Lisa, launch your income agency. We are talking all things going live. So come on in. We're going to get to talking and sharing. Feel free to come in, ask questions. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscriber button, but also click that thumbs up and the bell to get notifications of when I go live and I post content. So I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I want to make sure I'm able to answer any questions about your live stream journey. So feel free to come in and ask questions as well. All right, so we're going to get started in just a few minutes. I am setting up my screen, trying to get everything coordinated here. So hopefully you guys are doing well. Thank you so much. You guys can see the new lighting, so I'm testing this out. I think this is going to work for me. I'm still going to have to play around with the exact way it comes off the screen. So I feel like it's coming, needs a little bit of adjustment. We'll see if that worked. So I'm trying to make sure we get the right look and feel, but hopefully that works. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to get started on the TikTok side in a second. Let me know if you have any questions as you guys come in and get going. We're going to get started in just a few moments. I'm going to set it up so I can get over to TikTok side, and then with the thinking that I'm going to go over there just to maybe do an hour and a half with this Saturday. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay on super long. I say that all the time, you guys. I end up doing, before you know it, 2 hours. And next thing you know, I'm here and I'm like, oh, where did the time go? So that's the beauty of this. You think you're just going to be here for a few minutes and you end up staying a while. All right. So, but it's all fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy learning. I enjoy sharing. I enjoy the whole thing. So it's been a beautiful ride. We had a great 10 o'clock live. We had some great conversation. Great. Make sure I have my sounds on. My sound is working. I was a little concerned for a second there, making sure my sound has not been working totally on the TikTok side. I mean, on the YouTube side, I had to restart the stream earlier. So happy to hear the sound coming through and making sure I'm able to answer any questions you guys have so you guys can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can't, let me know as well. So appreciate all the support as you guys come in. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. We had a great time this morning, so want to see if we can continue to support and grow and build community, friends. So we're going to go live in just a few moments. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the meantime. And we're going to see how we can go live here on the YouTube side and the TikTok side, friends. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the support. I want to make sure we're getting all right angles. Making sure we're getting the right angles. There we go. I'm probably going to have to play around with it a little bit more so that we can get the right angles there. Still trying to play around with my lighting, as you guys can tell. So thank you so much for being here. When I come on the TikTok side, I see the other angles. So I'm like, oh, let me fix that. Let me see if I can get that going. So I'm probably going to have to play around with my dimension, my setup over here just a little bit more and see if that helps it. But I had to do it when I'm live also so it can really come off correctly. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys are new to my live, come in, say hello. How you doing? I appreciate you all joining my live stream. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. So thank you so much for supporting the live. If you are not new, come on in. I want to make sure I am checking in with you as well. I always want to talk to my new and returning friends. So I want to make sure you guys are all good. So we'll talk a little bit. We're going to start off without the board. and then we'll come back and talk about what we're talking about here. So appreciate you all coming through. Let's see, let's get my screen going. Hopefully you guys are doing well today on this here Saturday. Hopefully everything is going well for you all. Appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you so much, friend. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I am Dr. Lisa. We're going to get started in just a few moments. And so I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go live on TikTok in just a few minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming through. If you are new, say new in the chat as well. And then go ahead and click that subscriber button and then click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate everybody joining. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Let's see. I am going to go live now. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Hello, hello, TikTok. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in. Let me know if you have questions about live streaming. I want to help you go live with confidence and ease. Come on in, ask questions about how to go live. If you are new to my live, I want to make sure I say hello and connect with you. So come in, feel free to join me as we talk about live streaming for beginners, live streaming for people who are nervous, afraid, shy, who need to understand how to go live with confidence, who understand the technology here, who want some good support and questions answered. How you doing, Alex? Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you joining as well. So we're talking about how to go live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Press down on the host screen. Share out the live. Thank you so much, friend. You are awesome. How's everything going for you? Thank you for the populars as well. I appreciate the popular support. We're just getting started. Thank you so much, friend. How's all that going? Hey, what? That time went by so fast. It did, didn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm on the TikTok side too. So appreciate you, friend. How's everything going? What you been up to? Did you go live? You didn't go live, did you? I don't think you did yet. I asked you earlier what was the time you was going live and you didn't share. Alex, thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate you supporting the live. She comes in every time, supporting and sharing out, putting a comment in and flying away. So I appreciate all the support. Thank you all who are coming into the live now. We're going to share it out to some of our friends. Let them know we are live right now as we speak. So I appreciate it. Later, laugh out loud. I'm in a coworker session with, short stuff at the moment. Nice. I love that. Applying to jobs. Look at you, friend. Look at you. I love it. Are you applying to jobs that are in operations? So that is awesome. So keep going. That's it. Just put yourself out there. Well, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Let's see. Trainer V, how are you? Nika Grace, hello. Yes, awesome friend. Congratulations. Hello, hello, Nika. How are you, friend? Are you back home yet? I know you guys had a busy day. Are you back at home, settled in, relaxing? Hey, pals. Thank you. So you said not yet. Oh my gosh. Trainer V, how are you, friend? How was that 31 days? You've been on my mind. I wanted to check in on you, friend. How did it go for you? Hopefully it went well. Thank you. 3 months. Look at you, friend. 3 months. It ends Monday at noon. Oh, okay. This is a whole weekend. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you're having a good time. You said you already been shopping, so now you got to do the work. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys had a good time in between now and my 10 o'clock. I know some of you were there, so I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you all coming in and supporting the live stream. Let me see. Trying to see you in the room. Leanne, you came in. I missed you, friend. I thought that was your picture in the number 2. I was like, is that Leanne? So, yeah. So, Trainer V, how did everything go for you with your 31 days? Mix it up, Gigi. How are you? Mix it up with Gigi. How are you, friend? Thank you so much for coming in as well. So, we're just starting. We're just getting started about the live stream. I said this in my live at 10 o'clock. I didn't get a chance to repeat it. So I will repeat it now since there's not a lot of people in the room. And I'll probably try to remember to repeat it once the room gets to getting more people in it too. But I did hear back, and this is for you, Leanne. I did hear back from my point of contact, my PLC, and she said she pretty much is confirming or affirming. I don't know if there's confirmation, but I take what she says as you know the authority when it comes to TikTok. So I don't know if there's any rule book or handbook she's reading from. It went well, meeting weekly with a few of those that joined in a private setting. Nice, nice. um, So yeah, she said the link in bio is a problem. It will restrict live visibility. That's the way she said it. So it does give the impression that you're trying to push people off the platform. So that is her take. I asked her, was that something that is being done because of Service Plus? And that was kind of where the question came from. Like, is that link in bio something that Service Plus is trying to promote? She was like, well, it is a form of pushing people off the platform and it will restrict your live visibility with having a link in your bio. That's what she's saying. Now, my follow-up question to her, and I didn't get an answer back. I was like, well, why do we have a link in bio if that's the case? Like, why do y'all do that? And so I said, that's going to be the question creators ask. Like, why is that done? So it'll be interesting to see what she comes back with. I'm not sure where this is coming from, but like where's she getting like her, like this is the definitive answer. This is what it means. But she did say that. She did respond back with that way. So I'll say that again. I just want to make sure you guys know I removed mine a couple days ago. I removed mine a couple days ago too. 2 days. Yesterday was the first day without it. Still, we'll see. First full day without it. Hey, Black Lotus. Hello, hello, friends coming in the room. I see you all. Appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if you have questions. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live and sharing it with friends and other community members to let them know we are live. Sunshine Beachwear Model. How are you, friend? Amy, thank you so much for being here as well. Those are my new friends in the room. So feel free to say hello. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer questions. Removing link or website. That's one and the same. So TikTok has a feature on your profile. When you edit, you click the word links, and whatever URL you put there is what we're talking about. So whatever URL you have there, you want to remove. Yeah. I'm still side-eyeing these views. I only had 130 today. Did you? Yeah, let me see what mine. I have to look and see what mine were earlier. They were, yeah, it was pretty poor too. Amy, thank you for the follow. I see you, friend. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you have questions. Amy, you said bus driver. You said down 51 pounds. I love that. And you have the A1C and then fueling with real food and you do the O product. I don't have my content disclosure on, so that's why I didn't say it. But yeah, so with that, I would agree. I would agree with you, Leanne. I'm not sure what's happening there. Fireworks. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nika Grace. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for the fireworks. So is that against the rule? I'm trying to learn more. Okay, so what are you saying? The O word? The reason why I didn't say the word? Let me know if that's what you're asking. Anyone in my rooms, everyone in my room said the same thing. Their views are down significantly. Yeah, yeah, I would agree with that. Well, even when I anecdotally look at other live streams, I'm noticing a dip as well. What you removed? I removed the link in bio. Yep. So what my point of contact for TikTok, because I'm a TikTok creator network agency, and so we have points of contact that work directly for TikTok. She is saying that a link, hey, Urban Eye Candy, she is more or less saying that a link in your bio is um, perceived to be pushing people off the platform, and it will restrict your live visibility. So she's saying that that is true, because we've heard this recently, or more so recently. And she's saying that is a true thing, that it is having an impact to live visibility. Um, so if I were you, oh, okay, thanks, you're welcome. So here's what I did. Now, I don't, again, all of it's connected. They know it's me. But I moved it to moved my link in bio, my stand, to my agency page. So I don't have it on this page. Although I do have the at to my agency page on here, so you can kind of go between the two pages. I do have that. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. I appreciate it. So I did do that, and what I've done, just so you guys know how I've been communicating it, I turn on my Service Plus. I don't know if I have my Service Plus turned on now, so I could pin, so I can pin comments this way. I turn on my Service Plus. I also will, and so this is a way for people to get a hold of me if they have questions. And I'm going to probably try to practice this more frequently throughout my life. If people have questions, if you want to know about the agency, that type of stuff. Um, as well as if you want to do one-on-one consultations and support. So this is kind of the way I'm going to talk about it. And then when people DM me, and I did have a few people DM me, I'm able to kind of share my other account and the page in the DM. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to do my best to have people who do show up to share it with their people. I'm not lost to AI. What does that mean? People who do show up share with their people. What you mean, the link in bio, or are you talking about your page? Let me know, friend. But so that's the way I've been doing it. I've been sharing my other account that has the link in bio. I share it with them in the DMs. And then I just write a little blurb like, hey, if you want to sign up, everything's on my business account, because it is a business account. So I share it over there. Oh, and I lose to AI. That was actually funny. So you're saying you ain't gonna let the AI suppress your views. Usually, whoever show up, they show up. I feel you, pals. That's true. That's real talk, friends. Whoever show up, I ain't losing the AI. They won't hold you back. So you're gonna keep the link in bio. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna keep the link in bio. You could, like I said, I'm doing like I'm doing a workaround. Um, I think it is a tad bit inconvenient. Um, like I said, I think I'm gonna try to play. You said I'm a rebel. You don't even go live enough. I can say if he was going live more. Yeah. Yeah, you're showing them. Show them. Show them. Um, but look here. So that's kind of my workaround. I wanted to kind of share that. I should have shared it earlier. You said, wow, out of Front Street. But I should have shared that earlier when we have more people in the room. I forgot. I think it was in the beginning, kind of like what I'm doing now. I shared that information. And so I'll remember to try to share it again a little later as well. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? But just keep that in mind. You want to make sure that if you are going to have the link in bio could have an impact to your visibility. The people who have removed it are still doing well. Like we know Flourish, she removed hers. Tiny Stiletto, she removed hers. So and they were getting what they were receiving was the restriction that says pushing people off the platform. So they were receiving that. I had a troll in my live that was extra nasty and had to block them quick. Yes, yes. So that was your first time, Trainer V. Hey, I keep it on the swivel. I see those comments coming in, and now I can anticipate some of the little slick ones. Be like, let me get you out of here. But they just created other accounts and do it again. I know that too. That does happen. That is the downfall. They will do that. So that is the unfortunate part of it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. We do have the flash goal that just popped in, and TikTok is going to try to TikTok us. It is the heart me's. So if you have not given your heart, you're welcome to share your heart me. If you have, I totally understand. You know how TikTok does me. Let's see. Let's see. Leanne, you said, so do you think we just need a few days for the removal to register? Um, you said I knew it. um, Everything for TikTok, if I recall someone saying this way early in my time frame, is that typically when you make a change, you don't always immediately see it instant change. It usually takes TikTok about 2 weeks. So that's typically what I will say. Yeah. So Flourish removed, if you heard her correctly, she removed her. I'm trying to think, when did she remove the link in bio? I wonder, did she say that was in November? And you figure mid-December she started growing. She started seeing a shift. I think that's when she did it. She removed it. So she's had it removed for a minute now. I'm trying to think of her story. Oh yes. Yeah, oh wow, yes. Yeah, I remember her saying it was something that surprised me how early she had done it. I didn't really, well, let me take that back. I realized she had done it because we had talked about it. 2 weeks is just rude. It is kind of rude. It is. I remember we had talked about it, and I think I made that comment about Tiny Stiletto with the whole link in bio and stuff. And I think that's when she made the conscious decision to remove it altogether. And then there was the decision to shut down her shop. That happened later. That happened more recently. But I think the link in bio was removed back in November. Yeah. So I would say it's gonna take a couple weeks for it to like have it shifts things and you'll see an impact from it. But yeah, rude 2 weeks is kind of rude. I agree with you. Like, why y'all do that? Come on now, TikTok. And it wouldn't be surprising if that 2 weeks coincides with the next app update. Something like that could be where the app update runs through, it kind of resets things for you, and then all of a sudden things are better. That could be part of it too. That it kind of notices that your account has this shift too. Doc, oh my, oh, what did you say? But she can still have it. What you say? What? What is that a symbol of? I don't even know what that is. What? I love it. You guys are funny. So it's a boot. Is that what that is? Oh, you're hurt. What I do? You know, I boot on your broken heart. What happened? What does that mean? I stumped on your heart. Is that what it is? I stumped on your heart. I've never been good with the interpretations of the emojis. I've never been good with that. When my daughter would send emojis, I was like, what does that mean? My spicy laser, how are you, friend? So I think that's it. I stumped on your heart. It wouldn't let me write. I stumped. Oh, I got it. So I did interpret it right. All right. That's why it was a boot. Oh my gosh. Thank you all. I appreciate you, Fred. Thank you, Project Loop. Look at you, Fred. You still coming through saving the day. It's like you stumped on my heart, but I'll sing you my heart me. Thank you so much, Fred. I did not mean any, I didn't, hey, I'm just saying. It was kind of facts. I'm just saying. Oh, look at Jasmine coming in too. Appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. We have 6 heart me's. If you don't mind sharing a heart me, if you have not done so already, you are welcome to share a heart me. We are doing the flash goal as we speak. So yeah, we were talking about the whole concept of a Link. I'll spell it out this time. Jess, thank you so much as well. I'll spell it out this time. The Link. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Elle, as well. You guys, look at y'all coming through. We gonna make this happen. TikTok be TikToking me, but y'all come through. Appreciate all the backups to the backups to the backups. Appreciate y'all. And then some of y'all who are new to me, go ahead and you can share your heart. Me too. I appreciate the support. Um, so yeah, so what we're talking about, the link and the bio. So you got me. I know TikTok can spell, but y'all got me. So I don't have to keep saying the word and then TikTok is like, no, you can't say that. Thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. Love that. Supreme Victorious. We got that with that one coming through. Thanks, friends. I appreciate y'all. We got that daily heart me. TikTok will, if y'all go live again, TikTok has the daily heart me out there. So we didn't get it earlier. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Latte. Miss K Latte. Appreciate your friend Prince Latte coming in. Appreciate it, friend. So yeah, so keep that in mind. I am not ready to throw it all away quite yet, so I'm really focused on the workarounds. So it seems as if Service Plus is part of the way to get a little bit more, visibility and reach your clients and all the things that you want to do. And so you might want to start infusing Service Plus. Hello, Miss K Latte. Service Plus into your strategy of how you're talking about your live stream and talking about the services and support that you offer. Thank you so much for the radiant launch. I appreciate it, friend. So that's what I would recommend that you do. You don't want to get caught off guard. One thing that happened, Service Plus sent me, what was it considered? It was the pin notice. So how when I pinned my notice, they were saying that was a newer feature. So I got a system notification that was kind of promoting like, hey, here's how you can, they had like a little creative title for it. Here's how you can get more clients to notice your coaching services or something like that. I forgot how it was worded. So when I clicked it, it was pretty much a commercial, an ad for Service Plus. That's what it was. And so as I read down and you got to the very bottom, it said, do you want to join the Service Plus community? And I clicked yes, I wanted to join it. And it takes you to a Discord account. Okay. I'm annoyed, but I'm not giving up. Prioritizing, diversifying. I need to look at service. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. So it asked me to join their Discord community. So if you see this ad or maybe one of the other Service Plus ones, scroll down all the way to the bottom and read the little part at the bottom and click that to join their Discord. So essentially that's what Coach Jessie did. She had connected that way. And so she got invited to the Discord meeting and other sessions that they offer. So I say that to you all because I don't want you guys to miss out on maybe getting some insider knowledge and perspective on what's going on here. Okay. Hello, friend. My coupon with D. How are you, friend? I got that system notification. I'll click that. Yep. There we go. See, I'll be telling y'all stuff. Look at you. You said I got it. You didn't scroll to the bottom. So they can take you away, but we cannot. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, that's it. That's the way to look at it. Absolutely. Um, the whole Discord thing I never understood because I don't know if they got like a just a business relationship with them or they just bought Discord in bulk and everybody get a Discord. But yes, that's how they do things. There's a lot of Discord accounts out there. I saw the Discord community, but I ignored it. Did you? The trickery continues. It is. It is. A lot of smoke and mirrors. Yes, you got me thinking. You about to get me on my other soapbox because I think this whole ES, the new shiny thing down the road that everyone's doing. He says snakes. Hey, Horatia, how are you, friend? So I think that is part of smoke and mirrors too. That's part of them creating that as well. He said, how do I join your agency? Oh, Jennifer, are you live yet? You go live. Let me know your schedule. I think you do, friend. Do you go live? Let me see. Oh, it's in your bio. Look at you. Jennifer said, don't test me. I go live. It's in my bio. I love it. Artist, storyteller, AI prompt creator, live, 10 a.m. And she spelled it out, y'all. She has it all written out, 10 dot the colon 00 a.m. and 8. She goes live twice a day. 8 p.m. Central, Monday through Friday. 100K steps. What's 100K steps? What does that mean? What's what you're trying to, I'm sorry, 10K steps. You trying to get to 10K? Big boundaries turn imagination to legacy. I love that. Hey Luna, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So now I have to say, how do you join my agency? So here's what I will say. You're going to go to my agency page, to the agency page, and I'm going to say hello from the agency page in here. So Jennifer, we're going to pin this comment. So you can first of all follow this account because it's the official agency account. And then what we're going to do, um, you said it is past 10K. It is what you mean past 10K? Past, you talking about your followers? Let me know, friend. Is that what you meant by that? You going past 10K for followers? No, that's not what you meant. Hello, friends who are coming in the room. I see you all. Appreciate you, Auntie. How you doing? Craft Auntie. So, no steps. Oh, 10K, past 10K. Okay. I still don't get it, but that's okay. Thank you for the daily heartbeat. I am slow, so don't. It is me. It'll take me a minute. I'll realize, 2 hours from now, I'll be like, oh, that's what that meant. So it's me. It's me. But yeah, so follow this account. In this account, we were just talking about the LINK and the BIO. She has passed 10K steps. Okay. Okay. Most people walk 10K steps. I'll walk a little past that. Oh, okay. Okay. So your account is not a fitness account. Are you walking? Steps like walking. Okay, I get that. I guess I didn't get it while I was in the bio, but that's okay. So that's totally fine. So is it a fitness page? No, it's not a fitness page. You talk about creativity and stuff. So maybe again, it's me storytelling. So are you walking and telling stories? I think that's it. It's not a fitness account. That is not a fitness. That's what you read in the bio. No, it's in the bio. I read it. Jennifer, what you doing? What's your live about? No, I'm not walking and telling stories. Jennifer, why the 10K in the bio? I'll take that out there. Jennifer, I'm sorry. Keep it in there if you want to, friend. Don't go by me. It looks good when I wrote it. You said it sounded good when I wrote it. Oh my gosh. It might be dope though. It's a conversation starter. It's a conversation. Keep it in there. Keep it in there. People are like, okay, 10K steps. All right. Oh my gosh. She said it sounded good when I wrote it. Oh my gosh. Um, Jennifer, but I wrote all my stories that I started. That's a good story, friend. That's a good story. I was like, oh, maybe you're walking and talking. You just walk. She said, no, I'm not walking. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Hello, friends who are coming into the room. I appreciate y'all coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions. We are talking all things going live. I don't know if I'm the only one crying because I'm crying stuff. I if it wasn't in the bio, that's if it wasn't in the bio, I wouldn't be crying. But it's in the bio. She's like, no, I don't walk and talk. I don't do. That's not a fitness. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, friends. So I appreciate you sharing. So if you want to join the agency, there is we were just talking about links and bios. There is one in the agency page. So you can go there and join. Um, So I appreciate everybody joining the live. Let me know if you're new. Feel free to drop a line saying you're new. And I'm gonna my hubby is looking at me sideways. Tell him to read Jennifer's bio. Tell him to read the bio and see what he think. Am I the only one that said? Jennifer said it sounded good when I wrote it. Barbie, how you doing, friend? You said I'm new. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you saying something. Thank you for saying hello. Barbie, I'm going to read your bio, okay? I'm a newbie to TikTok. Okay, look at you. I have two grown kiddos. I live in North Carolina outside of Charlotte. Well, welcome to the room, friend. Hello, hello. Thank you for that. Barbie, do you go live? We talk all things going live here. So Jennifer, I want you to click that page I have pinned. That's the agency page. Follow it, and then thank you for the follow, Barbie. Follow that page, and then in the bio for that page is the web is my stand. My stand store is there. You can go inside there, and the very first thing is the agency application. Okay, that's where you just click that. And if you do it while you're in here, I can see if you're eligible. You should be fine. And then I can accept you. So let me know if you got that, Jennifer. I apologize for laughing, but that was so cute. It was super cute. I didn't mean to insult or I just thought it was funny. I apologize if I offended. Not yet. I got a notification that I can, but I'm not ready. You're not ready? Oh gosh, you have 1,300 followers. Hey Tima, how you doing, friend? Thank you all for being here. Appreciate all the support. Come on in. Thank you for the populars as well. Appreciate all the support, friends. Let me know if you have any questions. So Barbie, what we talk about is all things going live, and we were talking about some of the latest updates with um, the the whole concept of having a link in bio, so link in your bio. So it is something that my point of contact is saying that maybe you should not have. So no, Noel, I make you laugh. You're usually serious. I made you so. I'm serious. Me serious? No, I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much. You said you're so serious. Such a teacher. So, appreciate it, friend. That was funny. That was super funny. So hopefully you got the information on joining the agency. So quick overview of the agency. You have to, it's a free program. It is a creator network agency. It is 100% free. It's based on engagement with the fact that you're going live. So that's what you're doing. And then as you go live, TikTok gives you diamonds that you earn. You monetize from your live stream. And TikTok takes a percentage. And with their percentage, they give a few percentages to the agency. So that's what happens. You had her cracking up. You did. She did. She did have me cracking up. Maybe it's because I read the bio. If I hadn't read the bio, I'd be like, okay, Jennifer. But she had her schedule in there, and then it was like 10K steps. I was like, oh, okay. um, so, and just really quickly, let me say this. That is a great way as you're thinking about building community, that's a great way to get to know who's in your room. Especially if you as you have people who are coming back frequently, they're stopping in, and Jennifer flies in, so she comes in all the time. And so you have people who are coming in, they're engaging with your stream, with your live, and you want to read the bio and see who's in the room and connect with them. So it's a great way to break the ice, but also, start that conversation starter. So and obviously I just asked the question casually and it ended up being a whole a whole piece. I was like, well, maybe I just didn't understand. So hubby thought the same thing. She was walking and telling stories. Exactly. Just like the live instrument that I purchased and received today, it is not working. What did you get? A tapper? What did you get? That tapper thing? Let me know, friend. He said I did not prompt him. You didn't prompt him. You read everybody's bio. I try to. I really do try to. There's some people obviously I know their bio and what's in there, but my new friends I try to stop and read it and see what's going on. Especially ones that don't have a bio. Then that becomes a whole nother conversation. But yeah, Urban Eye Candy, her husband thought the same thing, Jennifer. I'm just saying. That you walking and telling the stories. I'll walk. You might want to start walking and telling the stories. I have my earpiece in, so he couldn't hear you. He couldn't hear us either. He just read the bio. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. But Jennifer, you might have something good there. You might take those 10,000 steps and make them 20 steps, thousand because you now walking and telling your stories. That's cool. Um, so yeah, the whole Black Lotus, what instrument, friend? Was that the tapper, friend? What did you end up purchasing? And it didn't work? You didn't you got the one that has to have the cord, has to be plugged in, I think. Like you have to plug this in. I tried to watch 6K to 10K. Hello. Hold on, let me pause y'all for a second. Hubby, you okay? He came he came crawling in. This is the first time he's ever interrupted. His toolbox was in here. You need something else? All right, y'all. I'm just gonna let him come through. That's my stuff. What else you need? That's it? All right. Thank you, sir. He walked crawling in like he the 5-year-old. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you. Yes, Michelle. How are you, friend? Hello, hello. How are you doing? Happy New Year. How are you? You said I tried to watch. You tried to walk. Is that what it is? 6K to 10K a day. Okay. Okay, that's what that was. Walk, not watch. Okay, gotcha. Hey, he said, hey there, lady. I see you now. You said not crawling. Okay. G.I. Joe is in the room. He is. That's exactly what he literally he didn't want to be in the camera. Now, granted, I'm not pointing towards the door, so he literally could have walked in and y'all wouldn't have saw him. But yes, he was funny crawling on the floor, trying to crawl in. Um, you said bow to the queen. How you doing? Love Universified. I appreciate you. You said I love that he's not responding because he he respects the stream. He did not say a word. Now, the little guy, you would have heard his voice. He wasn't there. You said I have missed you. I was just talking about you today. I was talking about mods and I was talking about YouTube and stuff. But yes, I miss you too, friend. I miss you too. So yes, Michelle crochets. She was my mod on YouTube. She got busy on me, y'all. So I appreciate you grabbing your daily heart me. Yes, the tapper, I tap for you 50, and then I saw only 10. Well, you know what we learned? I will say this, try it again. I think TikTok is on to us. We were talking about this yesterday where you got to turn your tap rate down. You got to keep it within like this tapper here. I have it tapping and it's working. It's on 7, but you got to keep it at a lower number. That's what we learned. Like you can't do the high numbers anymore. They're not letting it go through. So that might be part of the updates too, where they've kind of figured out the tapping is tapping too fast and it's not going to let it register. Yeah, my tapper was higher and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't pick up any of the taps. I can't stay but wanted to share some love. Thank you so much. Yes, Michelle, I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a good year as well. A good start to your year. You did mention her this morning, and here she is. Yes, yes, she is here. I did, but life is life, and oh, okay. Hopefully everything mellows out a little bit. All right, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for the roses. No, you said nope. I'm sending it back to you. You send it back to me. Hold on one second. You said, Pouch, you said, can you tell me how many taps to register for me? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna check Black Lotus too. Oop, Pals, 0. None. Black Lotus, it's oh, they got you at 9K. Don't take it back. Don't take it back. You good. Don't take it back. You good. 9K? Yeah, they got you at 9K, Black Lotus. So you tapped quite a bit. It works. I don't know how many you tapped so far, but it's working. Yes, 7 to 13. You're saying in terms of the tapper. I think that's what you're talking about, Jennifer. Absolutely. It's all good, just busy. Okay, okay, okay. I'm happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate everybody. Wow. Oh, okay, okay. You're funny. No, seriously, it got. Let me look at my other account. My other account's been tapping away over here. You have to jiggle it and move it around every once in a while. Yes. Let me put my other account in here so I can see. I think my other account has been tapping, tapping, tapping for me. Yes, it got my other account at 9K. Yep. So my other account, me and Black Lotus. This is Jordan. How you doing, friend? We are tapping away, y'all. So if y'all don't mind tapping, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. But for me, I have absolutely zero. It just was like denied. What level did you have it on? Try to have it on under definitely under 10, maybe 6. Try that. I'm manually tapping in between crocheting. So you said work with me. I appreciate your friend. Let's see. You got 1,000 taps, 1.1K. Look at you. I I know I have it at 6. Let's see. You said I now have it at 6. It still says 0. Oh my gosh. Y'all hear the banging? Let me know if y'all hear that. My husband is replacing my son's ceiling fan. That's why he came to get the little tools because he had replaced my light. And so it's still not working. Tap manually. Tap on the screen. Just tap manually and see what happens if it's not getting any of it. I think that's what it's doing, y'all. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm trying my best to talk to the YT people too. Hello, YT people. Now he's Bob the Builder. Go up here. Yeah, my ceiling fan, this fixture went totally out. What was that about? Well, it had been out. I was just using my stage lighting, and so he replaced it about 2 weeks when I was in Chicago. He replaced it when I was gone to Chicago. So so that's replaced, and then the boys, theirs had gone out. He was using a lamp, and so now he's replaced theirs too. So when he purchased mine, he repurchased one for them too, a new ceiling fan. So that's what happened there. So he's now finally putting theirs in. Um, Thank you so much, Eugene. Appreciate it. Thank you for that daily harvey. Oh, so cute. Yeah, yeah. That's the least he could do. No, I'm joking. He does a lot. Hey, Susan. Thank you so much for the populars. So, how's your Chicago friend? Oh, Urban Eye Candy. She's doing well. Y'all laughing at me. She's doing well. Her chemo treatments. She just wrapped up number 9 of 12, and they're done on Thursdays. She's doing fine. She finally stopped going to work. She was still working. Even when I think her last day was like actually last week. So she stopped going as of last week, which is good because she's a workaholic. And I said, you got to prioritize your health. Yeah. So she decided to take a step back, which is good. Thank you all for the community gifts. I appreciate that. The radiant launch. Thank you, Eugene. You say prayers and blessing to her. I know it's not easy. I know, I know. And then so yeah, so she's doing well. She is, yeah. She's finishing her doctorate, and during this time she's supposed to be turning in her lit review, and she had not prioritized writing it. And so now this is going to give us something to do. I said prioritize that if you need something to do. So she's good. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. So yeah. All is well. Damn, I definitely have her in my prayers. So it's funny because she talks to me. She calls like every day now. I was like, girl, she's so bored. She is so bored because she know I'm home, and she respects my streaming time, but she'll call me in between, and I'm like, you know what, you need something to do. Write your paper. But she's good people. She's definitely doing better. Good to hear. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Hello, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. You're welcome, friend. She can't sit still. She can't sit still. Can't sit still. So she called and said, hey, that's fine. Give her something to do. All right, friends. So a couple things. So I talked about the whole LINK in bio. It does seem like it's going to be a thing. So keep that in mind. Um, Leanne, you asked the question about when will we start seeing a difference from it. Hopefully it's sooner than that. I mean, like I said, typically when I see a change, like when you get like a restriction or any kind of trouble with TikTok, they say typically it takes about a week or two before you see things get better for you. So I've seen that as well, where people will see a dip in their views and their stream won't be as strong in terms of how they're being pushed out. So you want to be, just cognizant of the fact that you might have to make that update. Oh, I missed bio and stuff. You know what I was saying, Susan? Susan, I was just saying that my point of contact for TikTok with the agency side, she shared that the link in bio does seem to restrict your live visibility. So you want to be careful about having that in your bio. Yeah. So she would recommend removing it. Yeah. Good vibes. Hello, friend. How you doing? So that would be her recommendation. Now, um, it's up to you if you do it. If you're not someone who is going live on a regular basis, if your content though is still like suffering and you're not seeing the visibility, it could be that as well. It could be your link in bio. So just be careful about, having it there. I removed mine and moved it to the agency page, which is a business page. So I put it over there. You figure that account I'm not going live on. And what I'll do now is people who want to get information from me, they want to go into my profile. I have, who would have, yeah, no information. No, no, there's no memo that was really shared about be careful about your link in bio. The only place we saw it is when they have a promo for Service Plus is put in there, but it's not said anywhere else. So I would just say be careful if you're going to have it. Those who are coming into the room, I see you all joining. Let me know if you have any questions as you're joining and passing through the live stream. Appreciate everybody who's here. Hey, Harris J, how are you, friend? Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you so much for being here. Good vibes. Chappie, Allison, how are you as well? Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you all for joining the live. I see you guys. Appreciate the support. So yeah, there's no memo that was sent out about it. So you just be mindful, like if you are gonna have it there, then know that it could have an impact to your visibility for your live stream. So, especially as you go live, we already had noted that um, anyone who had the Etsy ETSY, anyone who had that account or web page link, we noticed a difference there. Hey, Urban Academy, thank you so much for that. Appreciate the hanging lights. So we definitely noticed a difference there. So, and they would get the restriction message. So you don't want that either. So just keep that in mind. Just make sure that you are staying in compliance with TikTok and not, Shayna, how you doing, friend, and not getting in trouble by getting a violation because of, or restriction because of that, webpage that you have. Okay. Renee, thank you for joining. Others coming into the room, I see you guys. Say hello in the chat if you're new, so we can say hello to you back. Thank you so much. Hi, Jessica. Jessica, keep dreaming and hustling. Is that what that is? Appreciate you. You said I can help you own, build, protect your brand, and then it said your brand, repair your credit, and get your funded 5K. Hustle your purpose. Okay. I love that. He had the money back in there. All right, friend. Love it. Do you go live? Let me know if you go live as well. You didn't have that in your bio. So we talk all things going live here. So we are, I'm a Creator Network owner and agency. It's a free program. So I talk about that. And then I give you information about just live streaming. So what we were talking about here, today was the link in bio. The other thing I need to talk about, and I'll put my board up just so you guys can see it. And I give tips. So we talked about this week. So this is kind of what I was doing content about. So I'll talk about this a little bit more because I gave the 4 things you want to be mindful of yesterday. So I'll reiterate some of that stuff. And then we were waiting to hear back about the whole link in bio. So that's something else I shared as well. Thank you for that daily heart me. Yes, I go live, but I keep getting violations. Restrictions or violations? Violations is different. So I'm assuming restrictions. What is the restriction for? What are your restrictions for? Do you know? Or if it is in fact a V, what is it for? Um, Fraud and scams. Okay. Couple things. I want you to do me a favor. Take out the 5K in the money bag out of your bio. That's the first thing. Take that out. Um, Also, since you talk about credit repair, that's a one of those services that can be flagged. So just be mindful. Are you showing some website? You're showing any information in your live stream? And then I can't tell here, but do you also have a link in bio? And then finally, do you turn on your content disclosure and maybe your audience control? And do you use a board? So that's all my audits. Board, content disclosure, audience control, and are you showing a web page or something? You have that in your bio also. So yeah, all that type of stuff can be problematic for TikTok, depending on what you're showing and what you have in your bio and how you're using the board, as well as if you have if you don't have the content disclosure on, turn it on, that type of stuff. Went to agency praise, press apply, pressed it, and it said thank you for applying. Okay, let me check and see if it's there. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I got it on my end. I got it, Jennifer. Let me check, friend. Oh, you going through, Jennifer? Yay. No, just results. Yes, I used the board. Okay. Okay, you used the board. We're going to talk about what's on your board in a second. You said no, just results. What results are you showing? Because that's probably the problem. But what are you showing? Yeah, what are you showing for when you say results? Are you showing a web page? Are you showing like a spreadsheet? What kind of evidence are you showing? Uh-oh. So, Jennifer, I'm actually putting you in the system so you can, hold on, let me start over. I clicked it. Okay. So yeah, that all will determine, I have a result page of progress from credit repair. A result picture. Okay, so you are showing something. You're showing something on your screen. Hello, friends coming in. I see you guys coming in. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. So you are physically showing something though. Yes. And once you show that, maybe a little bit after that, is that when you get in trouble? Because I'm thinking that's the problem. Whatever you're showing is a problem. I'm thinking of exclusively type of thing for the bio link thing. I'm thinking TikTok exclusively type thing for the bio link thing. Yes, that's when it happens. Yes, what you're showing, friend. What you're showing is a problem. Yeah, so yeah, be careful about whatever you're showing because that's the thing about it. Whatever results you're showing are not always everybody's results. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of those things where it's subject to a person's situation. So TikTok is very sensitive about the fraud scam stuff, especially when it comes to anything that's based on like finance, the credit repair, job search, those type of things. My people who are dealing with those type of the career, the finance type stuff, they got to tread lightly in terms of what they talk about, how they talk about it, and as they try to show like proof and evidence of whatever they're trying to promote. So you just got to be really careful. So without fail, I've had at least two people who have gotten that, and they've gotten it because of when they get to the point and they start showing on their webpage or flashing something on the screen or sharing some result type stuff. That's when it becomes problematic. So I would tell you not to do that. Change your strategy. You might have to. I don't know what you would actually do. You're gonna have to stop showing whatever you're showing. I would say that much. Stop showing what you're showing because you are actually getting violations. So that's the problem. You're not getting restrictions. That is a true violation. Crystal, how you doing, friend? My live will be taken down. Yeah, will be taken down. They're gonna take it from you if you keep getting them. So whatever you're showing, you can't show that. Yeah, that's the problem. Turn on your content disclosure though. Do you have that turned on too? So you got to turn on your content disclosure. Hey, Crystal, thank you so much. Hey, friend, how you doing? Let me know if you have any questions as well. Okay, turn on your content disclosure. So, do you know what that is? Let me know if you know. Crystal, how you doing, friend? I'm gonna give you some homework, Crystal. How you doing? Crystal said homework. How she just gonna give homework? Y'all, I'm gonna show you what it is. Let me give me 1 second. Jessica. Crystal, you got homework. My friends in the room, what does Crystal have homework for? Let's see the sticker for Crystal. So Crystal can see what her homework is. She didn't came in the room. You said, I'm good and I'm doing well, Crystal. I want to make sure you're good, Crystal. So there you go, Crystal. You got to create a bio. Create a bio, Crystal. So you got a little homework. No, no, but real talk, we say that because I want you to make sure your page is optimized for TikTok, as well as when you come into a room, we see that, and I know you're a newer account, and so we want to make sure you have some words in your bio, something there, keywords. And as you evolve, you're going to really have words that align with your topic, as well as the content you want to produce content on, as well as when you go live too. So that's why you want to put some words there. And it helps for search engine optimization, the SEO, as people are searching for your content. So that's why I said that, friend. My friend Jessica, real quick, I'm going to show you before you go live. I'm going to show you on my other page. So this is my shop page. So before you go live, what I want to show you is that you're going to turn on your content disclosure. And Jessica, I took the funny part out. Oh, did you take it out? Okay, I'll take a look at it. Jessica, you got invited to the agency. You did get invited. I'm going to give you, there's 3 more steps that you're going to have to take. So I'm going to talk about that in 1 second, friend. So my friend, Jennifer, that was for you. Jennifer, I'm going to come back. Jessica, this is for you. Um, when you go to settings on the page before you go live, remember if you press this, you're about to go live. So you want to go to settings. This screen pops up. I want you to scroll all the way to the bottom. Audience control is like in the middle of the screen, so you could turn that on for 18 years and older. I usually would turn that on if I were you. And content disclosure. Disclose this content promoted in this live. So when you talk about promoting your credit repair, that type of work that you're doing, you want to disclose this is part of your brand. So you're going to turn this on and you're going to click your brand as well. Okay. So that's what you're going to do. That is the audience control. Okay. I'm sorry, content disclosure. This is the content disclosure that you're going to turn on. So this is your page. You hit save and then it'll save it. And that content disclosure is there. And then, like I said, if I were you, I would probably also turn on the audience control. Okay, just so your content is for, you're probably selling a service or a product. You also are, your content is probably for a more mature audience, somebody who has credit and building credit. So those 2 things I would turn on every single live. Don't skip a live. Every live you can turn on. Now, once you go live, your 3 dots in the corner here, those 3 dots is also where you can get to the content disclosure only. Audience control, you got to do it before you start the live. And you can't, once you start that live, you can't cut it on. So if it's not on already, it's just not on. It can be on with the event, the live event. So if you do a live event, there's a place where you could toggle it on automatically. But, okay, hubby, he turned the power off. I'm like, what did he just do? He turned the power off. So yeah, so you want to turn on the, oh, that's why my light went out. Oh, no wonder that's what went out. I was like, what just happened? He cut my power off, y'all. He's hanging that ceiling fan. If you read the post, you are blessed to be blessed. Oh, thank you. Best teacher ever. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Content disclosure, you can turn on here. And what's live event? a live event. So before you go live, you can go to your audience. You can go to your TikTok studio. Turn this on again. You said we can see you just fine. He doesn't want to be electrocuted. No, he does not want to be electrocuted. He does not. So a live event, once you click TikTok Studio, you're going to go to the live side. On this side, you're going to scroll down and you're going to click that live event. And this is where you can create a live event. It's like a calendar announcement. This is where you can promote the live that the fact that you're going live, and then you set the time. But what I want to show you here is the audience control is automatically turned on. You can turn this off or on. If it's a shoppable live, you want to make it a regular live, and you can turn this feature off or on. Okay. We only like barbecue from the grill. I heard that, friend. Nice. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Audience control means what? That it's for 18 years and older, meaning that anyone, because you remember there's young people on this app, so anyone under 18 aren't um, able to, aren't invited. Your live won't show on their feed. It won't show on the live feed for anyone who's a minor. So 18 years and older, you typically want to turn that on if you are promoting a product, service. That's why it turns on automatically for shoppable lives. And if you are talking about something a little bit more mature in content, something adult in nature, or maybe trauma or health, or, depending on what's happening. Like if you had something that you don't want to necessarily share with a minor, something that shouldn't be shared with a minor. So that's what that is. So yeah, definitely turn that on every time you go live. Turn on more importantly, I think they're about equally important. I would turn both of them on in your case, but turn on that the content disclosure. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome, Susan. Susan, not for your live. Your live, the conversation we had yesterday, you don't necessarily have to turn on the audience control if you don't want to. If you don't want minors in your room, I would turn it on. But for your brand, I would probably turn that on, content disclosure. So turn on the content disclosure. And just out of context for you all, for my live, I don't turn on either right now. I don't turn on the audience control or the content disclosure. What I'm talking about is TikTok. I'm talking about going live. I'm talking about just live streaming tips and strategies to help you become a strong live host. So I don't have conversations that are currently, knock on wood, that are something that's inappropriate. If I turn on my shopping cart, they turn on the audience control. I'm sorry, the content disclosure automatically. I'm sorry, audience control. I keep getting confused. Audience control automatically, so I don't have that problem when you turn on the shopping cart. So yeah, I just don't turn it on currently. But I could. If I wanted to turn it on, I could, and it shouldn't be a problem. So just depending on the topic, depending on what you're sharing in your live stream, if you know you're gonna say something about, something that's a little bit more serious, maybe adult, anything that's more traumatic, or again, adult language and, and just content in general, turn it on. Turn it on. So with the credit repair conversation, you definitely want to turn it on. Okay. But yeah, they will, you've gotten those violations. So now you're at a point where you're going to have to do something differently, Jessica. In bio, is it okay to describe yourself as live streamer? Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have it in my bio. Is that the word I used? I did. I said live stream coach. Yep. Yep. So that's the language I'm using. Yep. What else? And what else? Jennifer. Let's go back to Jennifer. So Jennifer, those who are coming into the live, I appreciate you all joining. All right. I like that. Okay. All right. So Jennifer, you joined the agency. So you have 3 next steps to do. The first one is that you got a notification It's called a system notification. If you go to your system notifications in your inbox, click that. It is that's where you'll click it, and you'll be able to join. I'm sorry, what am I trying to say? You'll be able to yes, join the agency. That's officially join. You have to accept my invitation. So you got a system notification to actually accept the invite I sent you to join the agency. Okay, so that's the first step. Once you join it, I get a notification. I'm gonna send you out my web page to join, to fill that out. That's my contact form. Okay. So I want to, you said repeat. I did not hear. Okay. So go to your inbox. In your inbox, let me show you over here. If you're on your profile page, you'll see inbox. Hey, Jesse, you're going to see inbox. You're going to click that. And this one is where the system notifications are located. You're going to click that. And within the system notification is an invite that you received. Is an invite for the agency. And you have to click that and accept it. So a creator network has invited you to join, some kind of message like that you're going to see. And you're going to accept that invitation. So that's how you officially join the agency. Hey, Jesse. And then I get a notification, and then I'm going to inbox you where you will have my web page, and that's where you're going to fill out my contact form. You got to copy and paste it because TikTok doesn't allow clickable links in the web page. I mean, in the inbox. So you're going to copy paste it into a browser, and then you're going to fill out my contact form and hit submit. Once you hit submit, you get a confirmation email, and then within that email is the notification to complete to the third thing you need to do, notification to join my school community. So you'll click that next. So you gotta accept the invitation, fill out my contact form, join the school community. Those are the three things you need to do. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that made sense. I'm sorry. I was hearing the noise in the background, my husband and kids. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing something. Hey, Coach Jesse, I appreciate your friend. Appreciate you. I forgot how to copy paste. you you said you forgot how to copy paste. You just touch the words on the screen, and it should highlight it for you. And then you just a screen should pop up, and you just hit copy once you do that. Yes, made sense. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome. So yeah. If anybody, if you have any problems, anybody who ever has problems when you're joining the agency, you can inbox me your email, and I can send it that way, because then that way in the email is hyperlinked, and you just click the words and it goes to the page. So we could do it that way. I did get the flash goal. It was Heart Me's. It was Heart Me's. Thank you. And then Coach Jessie, congratulations. Yesterday she just wrapped up her 1 year. Let's see. She just wrapped up 1 year of going live. What she say? She said, I'm 1 years old. We're both 1 years old now. You said, what is the agency all about? Mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. No, no. If you're not going live, you don't want to join an agency. You don't need an agency because you're not going live. So no. You want an agency. So the person I was talking to earlier, Jessica, I'm assuming Jessica, I never asked the question if she's still here. I'm not sure if she is, but I'm assuming she does not have an agency because she would have been able to go to them and ask questions. But an agency offers protection in situations like hers where she's gotten multiple violations, her content is problematic currently as it's currently stands. So that first violation could have been a conversation with me because I would get a notification about it. And we can say, okay, what are you doing in your life? Let's switch it up. Let's do these other things. So you want to make sure that you got that protection in place. And then if you get another one, the agency can send a message and advocate on your behalf. You always want to appeal those first, but the agency can also support you. I had like 10 agencies after me, but I asked them, did they know Dr. Lisa? What? Like, do you know Dr. Lisa? If you don't know her, then you ain't like her. I love it. Huh. Like a lawyer. No, not like a public defender. No, I'm joking. No, no, like no, it's an agency. It's just an advocacy, just advocating on your behalf. I mean, at the end of the day, TikTok can do whatever they want. I mean, it's a platform, but it is like another support system. Hey, Jessica. So Jessica, I didn't ask a question. Thank you for the popular friend. Do you have an agency? Now, because you in trouble right now, you can't join one. You won't be able to join one. I don't think. I don't think you would because of your current status. If you have a violation right now and you want to appeal that, I don't know if you did appeal the violations. You always want to appeal them. So go back in if you got one still recent. Make sure you appeal it. Okay. No, not yet. Okay. So definitely go in and appeal whatever's going on and see if you can get it changed for yourself. I did, and it got approved. Okay, okay, so you might be okay. If you did want to join, you would click. You said it didn't. Oh, it didn't get approved. Like it didn't get approved. Okay, so that's a little different then. Well, if you I don't know if they'll approve it, friend. So that's the thing about it. Once you or you're in violation and restriction, you gotta work. You gotta sit out. You definitely gotta sit out. What are they making you sit out for? How many days? Is it 7, 4, 4 maybe 4 to 7? One of them. So, um, you 3. Okay, not bad. 3. Okay. This is the first time you had to sit out. So once you sit out, once you get started streaming again, yes. Okay. So once you get started streaming again, we I would encourage you to join an agency. You could do your research, you can come back, but I would say you definitely want to um join an agency. Okay. It's just so you have a little bit more protection. Okay. And all right, friends. Let me know if there's any questions. My internet's down right now. Or is it? Maybe it's not. No, it's not down right now, actually. It's just no power. So um you said I would definitely join mine. All right, friend. So yeah, definitely do those other things. We want to make sure you are in good standing with TikTok. Whatever you're showing, you need to figure out another way to show it. I would encourage you over these next 3 days, maybe visit several lives within your niche. Other people who do credit repair, other people are talking about it. Sit in on their lives and just, I would almost say, sit in from start to finish. Like register for their live event or look to see who's doing it and what time, and try to be there from the beginning to the end as much as possible just to see their process, because that's going to help you understand, like, okay, here's some things I need to pay attention to. Oh, I'm going to do it this way. Oh, that was a good strategy. So do all that just so that you can kind of take in some other models, and then obviously, you can rinse and repeat whatever you see. All right, friend. Coach Jessie, how are you? How's everything going? She did a long live stream yesterday. She was celebrating 1 year. She celebrated 1 year. Um, I wasn't able to get back on. I guess I'll tell you guys because I was on her live and my daughter had called, and my daughter's this is my daughter's this is my ex-husband's sister. She had a stroke. She had a mini stroke. So we're gonna, keep her in prayer. But so my daughter was relaying that news and we were talking about it. So I never did get a chance to kind of come back on because of that news. Oh no, yeah, yeah. So, hello everyone, blessings. Hello, how you doing, God? 2020 vision. Thank you so much, friend. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. So I didn't get a chance to get back on. We were talking and I was telling her to call, and check in. She's young, so, you have to walk her through and be like, check in on your grandmother, talk to her, see how she's doing, see what's going on, teaching her to, check in on folks. You got to teach them that these kids nowadays, they don't understand the things you need to do. So I called today and checked in on everybody. I'm so sorry, praying for her recovery. Yeah. And your daughter, I know she's now on that side where she's seeing, the adulting stuff that she needs to do, and how getting old ain't easy for everybody. And so her aunt, she's had some health issues over the years. So yeah, so we were kind of talking through that. But yeah, um, so with that, I didn't get a chance to come back, but I know you had a good live, friend. So that's good. I'm happy you had a good live. She messaged me, Coach Jesse's messaged me and said, for our agency, we have a campaign going on. She was like, I was number one for a hot second. I took a picture. I fell out laughing. She said I was number one. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna go look. What are you now? You haven't been live all day, so I know. I don't know, friend. What's your status? Oh no. Okay, wait a minute now. She is still, well, she was number one for a second. Now she's number two. She is number two. Look at you. You said you was live this morning. Okay, look at you. I'm proud of you, friend. Let's see. Let's see. You said February is your month. You got all of February. So her birthday is next week, so she'll be celebrating her birthday. You got to tell me if you're going to do a battle for your birthday. Let us know. I need to put that in like today, no later than tomorrow, so I can confirm you. Okay. All right, 6 a.m. before I went to training. Did you? Okay, nice. Hey, Dr. Michelle, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. Anybody I missed, I apologize. Thank you so much for being here. Yes. So yeah, keep me posted. Message me today. I send you a message. So let me know so I can put that in for you. Those who are coming to the live, I appreciate you being here. I am well, hoping you are well too. I am. I'm good. I'm really good. So appreciate everybody being here. Um, so we did say, I'm gonna repeat this since I hadn't said it in a minute now. Um, my point of contact with TikTok did convey that she said your live visibility is restricted, is your live visibility is restricted, or suppressed rather, if you have a link in bio. So keep that in mind. That is her notion. I sent a follow-up question. I haven't gotten a response back yet, but I did send a follow-up question just asking if, in fact, why do they have the link in the bio if that's the case? Like, why would they put that there if we can't use it? What I missed, I got a call from my mom. Oh, did you? How you doing, friend? I was sharing that if you have a link in bio, you gotta think about going live because your live visibility is restricted. That's what she's saying. So keep that in mind. I know that is something that is definitely a challenge. If you guys are looking to grow, I think that's probably why Service Plus, we've already been kind of teasing this a little bit. That's why Service Plus is being kind of lifted a little bit more. People are elevating it and talking about it a little bit more because I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to have TikTok Shop for the physical products, Service Plus for your digital service, coaching, all the things that you do. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, God 2022 Vision. Thank you so much, WFF. Oh wow, yep. Thank you for the populars, Michelle. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle. Yeah, um, so yeah, yep. Oh wow. Good to know. Yep. So yeah, Coach Jesse, I see the eyeballs. Yeah, definitely a challenge. Yeah. So I should just delete. You might want to. I would say you might want to consider. So one thing I did. This is my strategy. So if you're thinking about what to do with that, I moved mine to my agency page, and so what I'll do is use Service Plus to talk about services, and then I'll pin the notice and stuff like that. But if you inbox me, I'm gonna share like here's how you can access my stand store, that stuff, and put the agency page in the inbox, and you can click that and go to it. So it is, it's a workaround. It is a couple more steps, but I can still share that page with people. My account is a business account, so should I have audience control too? My artwork is my product. Yes, yes. And so, yeah, definitely turn on your audience control if you're selling artwork, if you're selling anything. Yep. Thank you for the follow. I see you, Ebony. How are you, friend? All right, I will do that. Yeah. Turn on that and turn on your content disclosure. Absolutely. So that, I think that's the workaround. So with Service Plus, so for example, I could pin this. Let me see. It was already showing up as a pin. So I could show this as a way for people to get a hold of me. So if you want to do a one-on-one, you wanted to talk about that, I would tell you to inbox me. You can inbox me if you're interested. But just knowing that that's the way I would promote services to people, so that that way they can get assistance and guidance. And then if they're in my inbox, they send a message, they want to talk to me and connect, then I would say, okay, well, here's my stand through my other account. And your other account, you can share the page with people. So just kind of think about other ways to do it. I mean, I don't want you guys to be totally thrown off by it, but my agency page, I don't go live over there. So not concerned about the visibility. If I was to go live, I would probably just make it a live for just people in the agency. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm just kind of talking to you all and using that platform if I wanted to. But yeah, I don't see myself using that as a true recruiting live stream at any, not immediately. You said I just inboxed you. Did you really? Okay. Okay. You can schedule a consultation if you need some more help. I appreciate it. I definitely need guidance with my account. You do? Okay. Okay. So I do consultations. So if you go on to my agency page, I'm gonna pin it in here so you can get to it. You can go and look at my offerings. Let's see, let's go back to it. But so that's the way I would do it if you guys wanted to think of ways as a workaround. Okay. So you got to figure out what works for you. I know so Jessica, that's the actual official agency page there. If you want to follow that page, you can. And on that page is the stand in the bio. So you can see that and kind of read through different packages I offer. Okay. But I would just tell you, try to figure out ways to do it. This could be another way to do it if you're in your live stream and you just want to pin the Service Plus, talk about your services, and just see what options are available for you by using Service Plus. Service Plus also have those video courses, and I think that's another way to kind of, especially if you're a person who you're trying to get new clients and visibility. If you have a business account, you can create what's called a contact lead form. So they let you create that with business accounts. If you have a personal account, a creator account, you can pin comments. You can have your service bio in the FAQs where you add a question. You add a question and add an answer, and then that goes in your inbox. And then ultimately, you can do video courses. And so that's the next thing I'm trying to do, where I offer video courses for folks. And that's another way for TikTok to, again, get what they need, because they get a percentage of the video courses revenue. So TikTok is trying to get their cut. That's clear. Okay. Hey, Original, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much, everybody who's here. I'm gonna get off shortly. I'm gonna stay on for maybe another 10 minutes, so I'm about to get off. Let me know if you guys have questions in the meantime. Is it better to do video courses on a laptop or your phone? You know what? I haven't done the courses yet. I was going to do it for my phone, to be honest with you. I see what you're saying, like doing like a Zoom call or something like that. I'm going to do it for my phone, and I'm going to treat it as regular content, and I'm going to save it um, and then upload it as a course in the Service Plus area. So I'm going to plan on doing it for my phone though. I think I'm going to try that approach first. Oh, well, I will definitely do that. I will book a consultation with you. Okay, thanks, friend. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you, Dr. Michelle. Oh, I love that. Um, Now I was Jennifer, know you're going through TikTok Studio and do the video courses like you would do it educational. Say that again. No, I was gonna go through TikTok Studio, okay, and do a video course like you would do it educational. I'm not following, friend. I guess I'm missing I'm not sure where that is in TikTok Studio. I don't use TikTok Studio. I use the post the content is what I was talking about. So I don't use the TikTok Studio app. So maybe I'm not picturing what you're talking about. What's the difference between the business account and the personal account with TikTok? Give me 1 second, Jessica. Doc, that was the cutest I've ever seen you do the ice cream. That was cute, wasn't it? It was. I want to go live on my VR, but it restricted you on your VR. Can you go live on your VR? Leanne, do you know what's the goggles, the things like here? Is that what you meant? Like when you do this, the virtual reality goggles? Is that live studio? That must be a live studio thing. Yes. That might be through live studio on your computer. Maybe you have to do it that way. You said it restricted you. See, you caught me with that one. I have no clue. That is too next level for me. If you're doing that, I have no idea what you're doing and what the restriction was for. What was the restriction for? Maybe that's the question. Jessica, business accounts are obviously to promote your business that you have. If you have a physical product or service that typically you want to have a physical product, but if you have a physical product or service, you want to turn on a business account. You don't get as much music. You have to use the commercial music settings for your content if you want to have some music playing on your page. Does give you some business suite type features like in the inbox and tracking your clients and some other details and stuff that you can have. However, if you're not going to use all that stuff, if you're not going to sell a physical product on here and have it under your seller shop page, I would almost tell you just create a personal account. And then in your personal account, you can do what we're talking about here, like using Service Plus or thinking about other ways to creatively lead people to your solution. Yeah, so that's what I would say. Like you teach a course, just Jennifer, you said like you teach a course, they go through, yes, live studio. So you're talking about a live studio feature. Um, and you're teaching like so Jennifer, I want you to go see Leanne. Are you talking about like what Leanne would do with live studio where she's teaching beginner drawing lessons and she has the camera at the top showing her drawing and then she's at the bottom, so that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're trying to use. Yes, we need to talk. Okay, perfect. So I would say Live Studio could probably get you what you need in terms of how you're set up. So if you're looking at from an artist perspective and you want to show what you're doing and drawing and stuff at the same time and you want to teach that, you probably do need to have a Live Studio. Yep, yes, you have multiple cameras you're using, yeah. So definitely talk to Leanne. Leanne, are you here? I'm promoting Leanne. She may not even be here. Leanne, do you know Leanne, Jennifer? I don't see Leanne in here. She uses Live Studio every day, so she would probably be your best bet when it comes to okay, you don't know Leanne. Leanne left us. So she was here a little while ago, but she goes live daily at 9 a.m. Eastern. Do me a favor, Jennifer, if you message me, I'll send you Leanne's page. If you message me, I'll send her page to you. So that way I don't forget to do it. So just send me a message. You want to send one now, just say, send me Leanne, Leanne's page, and I'll send it to you. So that way you can follow her and connect with her and then see how she's set up. Because I tried teaching, but it's like a blind leading the blind. Yes. So definitely go to her live because her setup is really cool, especially for the artists, a part of what you're doing. And you can ask her questions. She was on my live at my 10 o'clock. She was actually a guest speaker. So she was talking to my live. She was talking about live studio. She was talking about her setup. She said it's totally fine to ask her questions doing the live about the setup. So she's really fine with it. So you can ask her all types of questions. But I think you need to see how she does it, and then that'll probably be the solution you're looking for. I'm pretty sure of it. Um, Other questions. Did I digress? Was I supposed to be talking about something? I feel like I was supposed to be saying something. I told about the link. Figure out workarounds. Um, we're going to have to kind of see our way through this. If you do remove yours, um, see what else you could do to talk about your service. Avoid using a board and having a web page. You can't have that website in your board. You don't want to do that. You don't want to have pricing. You don't want to have your name. You don't want to have TikTok name or another social media platform either in your board. So that's kind of a no-no. The things that my point of contact also talked about, the other thing she talked about, um, is that if you are having glitches, she said the very first thing you should do is check your phone. Check your phone and make sure you have the latest operating system for your phone. So, for example, iPhones have that iOS updates that they send out. Thank you so much, Coach Rhonda. So, those iOS updates, make sure you have the latest and greatest for your phone. And then with the latest and greatest, you'll be able to make sure your phone is set up correctly. Um, and then she said, thank you for the populace. Appreciate it, friend. She also said, for your TikTok account, make sure you have the latest update for that as well. So go in and go to your app store, whether it's the Apple or the Google Play, type that in, TikTok in, click it, click the TikTok symbol. Don't click where it says open. Click the TikTok symbol or the word TikTok, and it takes you to the page for that update. If it says open there, that's fine. You got the latest. If it says update, click it so you can update the latest app. Okay? So you want to make sure you have the latest app, the latest phone operating system too. And then she said if you're still getting a lot of issues glitching, you don't have the latest features and stuff, she said you could uninstall and reinstall the app. That should be the next thing you consider. Uninstall, reinstall the app. Okay? I have not done that since I first got this phone. I got this phone over the summer. So I had to uninstall and reinstall it at that time because it wasn't uploading correctly. So I do remember doing that. I was a little nervous, but it does remember your information. You got to know your login and password, but it does remember, so you could do it. That could be an option. Did that. I listened to you because I was gonna like you like the wind. What is that? He was gone like the wind. He was gone. And the update helped. I'm happy it did, friend. Um, so I would say do that, do those. And then finally she said, after you do all that, make sure you turn your phone off, power it all the way down, and turn it back on. So those are the things you want to do, the four things you want to do as you're looking at, is there glitches? Are you missing some of the latest and greatest features? Like what's happening? I got some features. I haven't got them all. I don't have the 3 goals. Still don't have that. I don't know why. I don't have that flash goal feature. So there's some things I'm still missing. So I'm curious on why I didn't get it. Maybe I need to uninstall and reinstall, but I'm thinking about it. Um, Oh, you're an epidemiologist as well? Oh, wow. Awesome, awesome. Welcome, Doc. Um, so let me know if there's any other questions, you all. I appreciate you all joining me today. This is my 4 o'clock live, so I won't keep you guys for too much longer. The one thing I will say, I'm torn since we have people in the room. I'm torn from an agency perspective. We do our weekly meetings tomorrow. Hey, Miss Vicky. So we do our weekly meetings tomorrow. If you're in the agency, I'm torn because I know we have the Super Bowl that's happening tomorrow. I don't want to. I'm a person that I love sitting and watching the game, watching the commercials, that type of stuff. um, so I'm curious if people are going to have other things that they have going on. Maybe I don't do the meeting early. I think Kim Love Jones said maybe do it earlier. You said so do I. You watch. I like watching them. I have a good time watching the commercials, and I do watch the Super Bowl. I do like the game too, like the final game and stuff. And my husband and I, we sit there and laugh and joke and talk about it and stuff. I like the food and commercials. Me too. So, and then halftime. Yes, halftime. I'm excited about halftime too. So. Right. So I'm thinking, y'all let me know. Let's do a poll. Y'all let me know. Do we not meet enjoy the Super Bowl, reconvene. We could do a meeting during the week if we needed to. Um, the main thing I would tell you guys, let's see, let's do a quick poll. Yes, we meet. The smiley face. No, we don't meet. We cry. We're sad because we want to meet, but we're gonna be sad about it. So y'all let me know which one we gonna do. Yes or no? Yes or no? So let me know. We're sad. We don't meet. Don't meet. We gonna be sad about it. Okay. No meeting. No meeting. Y'all and the people who sad, you neutral. The people who sad, they actually come to all the meetings. I'm just gonna say that. The ones who have put in smile sad faces, they attend every meeting. Y'all so sweet. I appreciate y'all. See, this is the people I wanted to hear from because y'all are like, okay, doc. And the ones who come on occasion, yeah, I get it. But the ones who attend all the time, maybe send a brief update to key points wanted to share. I could, to be honest with you, I probably would have talked about the retreat. I'm going to send out an email about the retreat anyway. So that's probably going to be the biggest announcement. The link in bio thing, I was probably going to talk about that. I don't know if I want to put that in writing. I just probably need to talk through it. Um, Only because I'm still kind of getting more information from her. And again, it's not something that TikTok has widely broadcast. So I think I want to kind of give people it as a heads up. So once I get a little bit more confirmation, I'll probably speak to that a little bit more definitively. I think people can make their own decisions on how they want to proceed with that. Just points and reminders, yeah. So that's probably it. So in terms of, and then obviously, for the meeting, I take questions and people will come back with questions and stuff. We got the campaign, it just started this week. So it just started on Thursday. It wasn't like it was early in the week. So it's not like there's a lot of updates. We probably would have talked a lot more about Service Plus and the whole link in bio conversation. That probably would have taken up much of the conversation if we were going to really have a discussion. And I don't know if I'll probably talk about it here. If there are people who are curious, we can chat about it. But I don't know if there's a lot that I feel like even if we were to meet, it would probably be like a 30 minute meeting potentially. Um, so yeah, so I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to send out a notice. I will definitely, maybe I'll add, some reminders for folks to schedule one-on-ones. That's the other thing that people want to do. Next week there's a webinar that I'm attending for TikTok, so I have to see one of my lives on Tuesday. I probably won't be able to do. I have to see which one would make sense. I have to go back and look at the itinerary, but I probably won't be able to do both. I got to figure out which one is the one that's going to be the casualty. I think it's going to be the 4 o'clock, and I'll probably end up doing the 10 o'clock. So that's probably how it go. Thank you. How you doing, Nafis? Hello, hello, friends. And then so yeah, so okay, so it sounds like we're gonna cancel. That sounds like what we'll do. We'll cancel. I will send out the update about the retreat because I want to make sure people have the latest on that, just so that you guys know, hey friend, the retreat is green light. We signed the contract. So we're waiting for the event planning team to reach out to us so we can get the link to share the room block. So you guys should hear, we're hoping we can hear from them like by Monday or Tuesday. So you guys should hear probably by the end of this week coming up that the room block has been announced and released out there. So we did just sign the contract on Thursday, I believe. So that's squared away. We're good. We are moving forward. If you have not registered, this might be the time to do it. This might be the time to do it. And those who are here, who are new folks in the room, we are having our first agency retreat. We're doing it in Orlando in person. It is June 5th, 6th, and 7th. So it'll be that first weekend in June. And we have a room block. And if you want to sign up and attend, all the things. So it's still not too early. I'll probably extend out the registration. So obviously I'm gonna extend that out. So we're about to hit the deadline. The first deadline was like February 15th. So we're about to hit it. So with that, I'll probably extend it out for maybe mid-March. So we have a little bit more time, especially with the room block being released now. So that'll give us a little bit more time, but we probably will have to have a hard close of the registration because we got to, finalize who's coming, finalize our swag bag, the things like that. We need to make sure we order that stuff and have it in time. So all that is going to be part of it. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I must be the agency to be, yes, to be at the retreated. Yes, to be retreated. Yes. So once you sign up, it'll be offered to anybody in the agency. Yeah, so that's probably the biggest update. You guys kind of heard it from me here first. So it is official. We're signed up. We'll have the hotel block information shared in the upcoming days. So sometime this week. You'll probably hear from, so I'm gonna send out an announcement just saying the registration, and I'll have that blurb about the registration. I mean, about the hotel block being included in that. So yeah, that's probably the biggest updates, you guys. Let me know. Any questions? Any questions I should think about? Those are probably the biggest updates that I would have shared. Yeah. So I'll continue to talk about the whole link and bio stuff here. And then we'll continue to get more information about that. It's still kind of growing. We'll be in touch. Okay, Jessica, thank you. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, we're gonna keep going forward. I want y'all to continue to move forward. Like we say, practice makes progress. Okay. We are not sitting back waiting for stuff to happen to us. We are making choices. We are building. We are growing. Okay. And many of you guys are doing very well. Your live streams are doing well. There are a lot of great stories, great success stories. And we're still trying to figure this out. TikTok will TikTok us. I'm noticing my content is not getting the love it used to get. So yeah, we're trying to work our way through this. I know the algorithm has kind of with the glitch. It feels like things are a little different. So we're working through this. Um, so I don't want you guys to give up though. Okay. I think today's 10 o'clock live was really heavily focused on how can you take advantage of being maybe two or three different places at one time. When you think about co-streaming, using some of the other platforms to also stream and get your message out there. So all that to me, you want to kind of think about intentionally right now. And that's what I'm doing with the YT. Yeah. Watching, working through it. Yep. Yes, working through it. Yep. Um, I just so that you guys know, I recently hit 3,000 watch hours on my YT. So I'm waiting for the system to update and say officially I hit 3,000 watch hours on my YT. But I'm excited about that. So it is growing, it's getting better. So I'm working through that. I'm gonna post some more content and stuff. So yes. So yes. You said I might go live later after my bonus son's birthday celebration. Oh, nice, nice. Happy birthday to the baby. Love it. Happy birthday. Wow. Yeah, so appreciate you all. Thank you all. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm waiting for the system to update though. I was like, okay. But yeah, so I'm excited about it, you all. So I'm staying focused. I'm staying consistent. That's the thing about it. I did not get all the way to 2026 to stop. And what was that, like in a Forrest Gump movie where he was running and running, and then one day he just decided to stop? I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that, y'all. So that's not what I'm doing. So I'm here. I'm moving forward. I'm going to continue to grow. Okay. You said, congratulations on the 3K mouse. I know. I'm excited. So 3K on the YT is that you run, Force, run. No. He's like, I just woke up one day and I just stopped. I was like, what? So, um, what 3K does, it allows you to have what's called memberships. So people can be your super fans, your subscribers. So the same thing, they call them memberships over there. It allows you also to have, I purchased the lights from your showcase today. Did you really? Thank you. Let's see how my husband turned off the power. I'm probably gonna have to get off for real, y'all, soon because it's starting to get a little dim in here. But he turned off the power because he was putting up the ceiling fan. So I don't have power right now. So hopefully he cuts it on soon. So that's why the lights went out. So the lights were on, but they went out because he cut the power off on this between the two bedrooms. Um, so super fans. So memberships on the YT is one thing you get. You also have the ability to do premium, like you know how you have super fan only lives. You can do these premium type video content premieres. That's what they call them, premieres, video content. And then you can do exclusive like premieres for your live stream as well, just for your subscribers. So that's another way where you do these subscriber only type events. So it allows you to do that. And then it allows you also have, you said your front light, it is. It's, this is the clip on light. Literally, that's the only light on right now is my clip on. I tell you, that clip on is real good. Really, really good. That's all I got. Um, and so you get to do memberships, the premieres, as well as what they call super chats. So that's the gifting. That's the gifting in your live stream that you get from the YT. So keep that in mind if you're looking to grow your channel and get more um, watch hours. That's what that'll afford you. Those watch hours. Those lights added with the ones I have are going to be amazing for the show. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah. So, did you get the spotlight too? You're talking about the spotlight? Spotlight, let me just say this out loud. The spotlight is on I have it on a stool, so I have it a little elevated. So keep that in mind. Wherever you have it, play around with where you position it. Do you put it on the floor and let it shine up? Do you put it on a chair or a table and let it hit the wall? So I'm still kind of working around my positioning, but I think so far it's fine. There's some little things I see that I want to change the positioning though. I need to find you over there. It's the same. It's the same name. Same name. Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income. Same exact name. I'm actually live right now. So same exact name. Yep. So so I'm still working through, like I said, I gotta optimize my profile over there, make some changes. I'm gonna do some updates to my channel in general, the back end. I want to be a little bit more intentional about what I offer, what's the focus of my page so that I start building content and talking about it in an intentional way and getting the right audience. Yeah. You said where is over there? YouTube. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Wati. That's what we're talking about. Yep. I was practicing lighting a microphone last night. Where are you? Oh my gosh. You got me thinking, Coach Jesse, I may have to do that too, because I want to set up my microphone, but I'm probably gonna have to test it. Hmm. So yeah, I may end up doing that one day this week. You got me thinking I may even do it tomorrow. We'll see. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. So you are teaching them how to go live over here. Yes, the YT. So here's my strategy. Let me just say, hey, Mrs. Treetop, Miss Vicky. So here's my strategy. This is what I've been doing for 9 months now. Because I'm a year here on TikTok, but I'm like 9 months on the YT. So that's my timing of the two. Hey. I was live doing it. Okay, that's a good idea. I like that. That's a great idea. What I did for the last 9 months is you have to have 50 subscribers on the YT to go live. You gotta have 50. So once you get the 50, and so what I shared earlier, how I got my 50 is that I did a few things. I would go live. I would I had my products, my bundle I was promote. And so I had a unlisted video where I would tell people what was in the bundle and give you all the details. And I would talk about it in my live, but I tell people like, wait, I want you to go look at this video. This is kind of like your orientation video. And once you got the bundle, review the video, put a comment in there. When you put the comment, I'm going to see it. And I'm also going to go to your channel and subscribe to your channel as well. So make sure you subscribe to me. So people who bought my bundle did that. When I was live here, I would tell people, hey, visit me over there on the YT, join me over there. And so people would do that as well. And if you put a comment in or watch my content, I'll make sure I do the same for you. So I was doing that quite a bit in the beginning. And then once I got my 50, I would I would still say the same thing, and I would do the co-stream. So right now I'm on my tablet. So this becomes a playlist for people to go back and watch. On the YT, they also have the live feed. So you can see every live video I've done under the live tab, or you can go to my playlist and you can see it there. The playlist, I talk about it being about YouTube. I'm sorry, about TikTok. And so I do that. So I tell people when I go live, I start on the YT first. Hey, Jen, how you doing? And Dr. Foster, I think you came in as well. Others who come in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the support. So what I tell people, I start over there and I say, good morning, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live feed. And we talk all things going live here. You guys are going to hear me. I'm going to be talking mainly about TikTok because TikTok is definitely a little bit more detailed. There's a lot of features and stuff, unlike the YT, because the YT is pretty basic. Just no offense, my YT friends, but it's pretty different. And so I talk about that, and then they hear me talk about both platforms. Yep. So, sorry, you also doing? No, I did not sign up for that. I haven't been over there yet. Here's my thing about it. Um, the things I've heard about it, besides the monetization, and I think that's huge, don't get me wrong, is it's not worth me trying to do a deep dive over there because there's this I'm doing from a recruiting perspective with people in the agency. I'm trying to build my presence here, my brand here, and I want to build my YT. And because of that, I don't want to go over there and take so much time to distract me from my time and capacity that I currently don't have. So, and then I meet with clients, I mean with people in the agency. So I just don't have the time and capacity, and I didn't want to get swayed to add that to my list when I want to focus on these other two things. I think that's where I want to prioritize. If I'm going to talk about social media, and then obviously I'm trying to grow my business from my clients and coaching services and stuff. That's the way I feel. I have too many. You said I have too many skillets in the fire already. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. So that's kind of where I'm at. But again, who knows? I may get over there. I'm not saying that I'm never going to do it. I just haven't prioritized it right now. So I would say that it's not a priority for me right now. Hey Jen, I'm doing well, Fred. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so and again, I see people doing it, and I want to say you definitely want to diversify. You want to make sure you got multiple things going. Um but my list has gotten pretty long. So that's not what I'm trying to take on. Like I said, and then hearing that a lot of it is battling, all that stuff. Again, I'm trying to build the business, the agency and clients that I'm working with. That's what I'm doing. So so no, I haven't gone over there, but I get it. I don't disagree with people who do it. I think you should. I think if you could fit it in and if it works for you, by all means do it. Okay. The YT is a long game for me. So I'm one of those people where like, okay, I've done things, I'm seeing some milestones, I'm getting through it, I'm growing. I'm not doing things the most ideal, optimized way, but I'm gonna get there. And so TikTok has really been the main priority. So I'm not trying to, you know, um, you know, take away from that. So this is my primary focus. You said your presence. Yeah. So it's a presence over here, but it's a presence with the thinking that I'm trying to grow. So I'm trying to get more. So I hit the milestone of getting over 1,000 subscribers. I have 1,165-ish, I think. So I've gone over that milestone. Now I have to get the watch hours. That's my next milestone. Because you got to get 4,000 watch hours before you can start seeing ad revenue from your video content. My video content is mainly the live streams. So my goal is now to produce some more content that's, both a combination short form and some longer form videos, but 10, 15, 20 minutes long. So I need to take my clips and take these live streams. In a perfect world, I'm taking these or creating some new content based on what I talk about in my live. So working through that, I got a list of things I'm doing, you all. And so I share this all with you all. I mean, don't feel like you got to do it overnight. I tell you guys all the time, practice makes progress. This is not about being fast to the game. This is YouTube in particular is a slow game anyway, it's a marathon. You are not sprinting, you are marathoning this, okay? TikTok, I consider TikTok, it could be kind of a sprint. It could be a middle distance. It could be a marathon too, y'all. It could be all three. So it just depends. It depends on what kind of game you're doing. From a content side, it's a marathon. Content for me is very much a marathon. Live streaming, it feels like a sprint at times. And I like that. Yeah. You said me? You snail pace. Do you think it's too early for me to try to apply again? I do. I do, friend. Yeah. Just because of the time it's gonna take to cycle you out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So but yes, so I would say, you know, focus on the things that you want to focus on. You decide what your priorities are. You decide what that is, and then ultimately just stay at it. Keep practicing. You're gonna get better. You know, I'm on the slow road and I'm paced. You said I'm a pacer. That's the people in the front. He's like, I'm just gonna pace this race and then I'm just gonna come off the field. I ain't gonna race no more. I'm joking. But yeah, you figure out what your priority is too. And you know, obviously with the crocheting, it's popular. People are interested. It's definitely having its time right now. People are really interested in learning and growing. So, and you're such a great teacher too. You said I didn't do a live this excuse me, live this week. Okay, you gotta stay live. That's gonna be the big thing. Hey Truly K, how are you, friend? How are you? Truly K, I'm gonna add you to our group chat. And I don't think I've seen you. Um, I think I need to send you our contact form. So let me make sure I do that too when I get off. So let me see something. Anybody join our school community? No. You was sick, no voice. Okay, okay. Take your time, friend. Yeah, take your time. Um, so yes. I'm working on things on the back end slowly but surely. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's awesome, friend. That's what we need to hear. So let me know if there's any other questions. I'm going to jump off shortly. So let me know if there's any questions. Who else is going live tonight? Urban Eye Candy, you said you were going to try to go live tonight after your bonus son's birthday celebration. And anybody else? Me, Jennifer, you going live? Awesome, Jennifer. Jennifer, you'll get added to our group chat. Once you officially join, we'll add you to the group chat. I'll send you the information too for the contact form, and then you want to join our school community. So same thing for Truly K as well. I'm gonna try to. You're gonna try to go to live? Okay, perfect, perfect. Anybody Anybody else? Coach Jesse, what about you, friend? I know you did your live earlier. And then we do have the campaign going on, you all. You said I am 7:30 p.m. Eastern music trivia. Ooh, I like. Miss Vicky, let me know when you're ready to join too, when you're ready to apply. So keep me posted, friend. Um, so yeah, that's awesome, awesome, awesome. You said I will, but I need a nap first. Okay. You said I need a nap first. I feel you, friend. I need a nap too. I'll probably try to go to bed at a decent hour. I've been going to bed around about 1. I was supposed to say 11. It's been about 1 on average. So I need to do better. You said what campaign? It's for the agency. So in the agency, I was saying the campaign is happening. So live is part of that. Going live, making sure you're getting your valid go live days as well as your minutes and stuff. That all counts into factors in. I just might do a voice live. Okay, voice chat. Okay, perfect. I will be able to apply in your agency on your agency page. Yes. So the page I pinned, did you see that one? And I would tell you don't do it now because if you're still in restriction, it won't go through. It won't go through. So this is the agency page. And this is where the agency application is the first thing in my stand. So if you see, in the bio is that the link in bio. First thing there is Stan. and that is the agency application, and then everything else is part of the consultations and stuff. Okay, so I'm ready. Did I need to message you? Um, nope, Miss Vicky, go to this page too. Go to this page too and apply. Um, and if you apply, like I said, it's the first thing in my stand store is the agency application. If you apply, I'll message you back if it doesn't go through, so we'll both know together. Should I try now? If you want to try right now, go ahead and try now. Let me see. Let's see. My computer battery is low because it's not charging, but I can check and I can let you know if there's any issues. Where do you think would be good to apply for me? Like I said, I think what Miss Vicky had to do, she had to wait an extended amount of time. And that's what I was telling you before. I think you should wait until like March, maybe mid-March, just so that again everything's cleared out in the system, because you're gonna have to give it some time to clear you out, because the message that's popping in, and we'll see in a second from Miss Vicky if it clears out. The message that's popping in does not allow me to invite you at all, and so I was told it should be cleared out because you have to cycle through that whole cool down period. And so hopefully it's gone, and that was the reason why that message was there, but we'll find out in a second. We'll find out. Um, is my comments getting filtered? It is, Charlie. I haven't seen any comments. Hold on one second. Let me check. Yeah, it just says you had 3 comments that came through. It says, is my comments getting filtered? It was 2 of them. What I missed, I got a call from my mom. That was way earlier. So what did you say, friend? Let me know how I can support. Um, do you have a referral link from for your stand? I do, because I was thinking stand. I do have one. So it actually is in stand. When you scroll all the way down, it says refer. Click that. That's where you would go to it. So it's actually in there on the page. Miss Vicky, let's see. Cross our fingers. I just clicked it. It's free. You're free. You're free, my friend. Oh, what just happened? He turned the lights on. Um, I think you're fine. I'm gonna add you. I got that error message, but I think I was told you were fine. So yes. So you're free. I'm about to apply. I'm about to submit the application for you, friend. And the reason why I said I think, the reason why I said that is because um the reason why I said it is because my agency person, she had checked for you. So I'm just gonna go based on her checking. So she said for you to apply now. And that's awesome. So, Miss Vicky, you have been submitted. You have been submitted. And so in your inbox, you received, let's see, you should receive a system notification. Let me just see if it's coming through. Hold on, let me go back. Hold on, let me make sure it went through because the power went on. Make sure if it's in here. Okay. Yay. Okay, I think you're in. So you want to go in, you want to make sure you accept the invite. Hey, friend. Hello, Bill Urban Charm. How you doing, friend? So go ahead and accept the invite. I just sent it again. Let me see if I see anything, Charlie. I don't see it. Timing of those lights came on as we were celebrating an amazing. You said, I want to be free. Oh, Jen is going to come. America, my lights came back on. Hallelujah. I know. Go, hubby. Oh, so yes. Miss Vicky, let me know if you got the notification. Let me know if you got the notification. Your light is looking real tropical. It does, don't it? Oh, it's not okay. I would have to change it. So now when the lights go off, this is the one thing about it. And I'll keep it like this because I'm about to get off. But you have to make it so that it scrolls through, it fades through the other colors. So when it comes on, it just stops at the first color, which is like this tropical look. But you have to change it. so that it does that. Yay, Mr. Dog, y'all so funny. It wasn't even for my room, it's for my son's room. I got caught up in the lights having to be powered. I didn't want him to be electrocuted, so I don't know why I'm sorry. I shouldn't complain. He should not be electrocuted. So, um, so with that, Miss Vicky, check and see if you got a system notification, and then Charlie, I don't see a message. It's not coming through. What you want to come up, friend, and ask? Let me know if you want to just do a quick invite. I'll send you an invite. You can let me know if you want to accept it or not. Charlie, yeah, it's not coming through, friend. Charlie, are you gone? Charlie gone. You're not. Okay, there you go. You said no, so declined it. You can. You didn't have to accept it. Did you want to accept it?
It's okay. I'm here.
Hey, friend.
I was saying that I didn't know when I was going to go live again because I was feeling a little discouraged. That's what I was
What?
saying.
You did so well. What do you mean?
I don't know. I just got that feeling. I don't know.
Uh, yeah. Why don't you go live with somebody? Like, because you went live with a couple friends before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe that's a way to ease back into it.
Okay.
One of the people who, and she's in the room, pals, I'm thinking of you. She was going live with some new folks in the beginning too, to kind of create a little pal approach. Like you have a pal that you can go
Mm-hmm.
live with. So she might be a good person too to go live with. And then I know there's some other folks that have guests on and are always looking to collaborate. But I would say pals would probably be a good person just to have somebody else you can chat with and talk to. So that way you're not
Okay.
feeling totally alone. So, how did it go for you in general? It was just kind of,
That was good. I don't know. I don't know.
okay. Well, message me so we can chat about it a little bit more. You want to do a one
Okay.
on one so we can look at the analytics too?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how to get to it?
Uh-uh.
So go to school and there's a book, book a schedule, book a one on one in there. Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
friend. We'll
All right.
talk. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye bye. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, definitely message me, friend. You said you felt that way at first, Jane. Yeah, it is. It is. It does take a lot of a lot to get used to this. It's not an easy process. So yeah, message me. Okay. All right, friends. So I don't deny that. Miss Vicky, I want to check on you real quick. Did you receive the notification? Just think going live is like talking on FaceTime. That's true. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. You are definitely, talking on FaceTime, talking to yourself. There's a lot of that that's happening. So you're definitely getting used to, um, what does it mean to. I didn't see anything yet, but I found a slap on the wrist and account updates. Wow, and account updates. Oh, okay. Keep me posted if you don't see. Do me a favor. Go into because when I go in my system, let me see something. Let me check one more time. When I go in my system, you didn't land in my typical invite pool. People I recently invited. Okay, you are here. Never mind. No, it says invitation sent for you. So Miss Vicky, do me a favor. Go into your creator network area. Check there because you didn't end up in my normal place that has you as a pending person, but you are on my other screen. So you know where it has the Creator Network under tools and resources on the live home screen. Click the Creator Network box and see if there's an invitation under that. And if it's there, that's where it should be because that's where the system notification should send you there. So check under that Creator Network box for the for the actual agency. The Creator Network box. If I leave my tablet in my living room, I can leave it on voice chat, correct? You should be able to, but you should be able to mute yourself, mute your circle box. Click that box and click the speaker where it mutes it. Okay. Um, yep. So, any last minute questions, you all? Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I appreciate you all coming through. We we had a lot of likes, over almost 66K likes. Thank you so much, friends. And those who are new to the room, I appreciate you all coming through. We did get a little bit more visibility today. I was looking at my views, which is good. So I will say that that's a plus. It didn't really like get super high, but it definitely was more views coming through today. I'm sorry. I was not here this week. Oh, okay. Okay, friend. Um, so yeah, so um let me know if you have any other questions too, Jen. So Jean, you should be good, friend. Um, so yeah. So I'm gonna jump off shortly and I'm gonna wrap up. So thank you all for being here. Okay. Okay, your message later. You see the invite. Okay, awesome, awesome. So the invite's in there. You can accept it. And once you accept it, then I'll get a notification. All right. You are thinking views are higher, but because you removed the link. I'm paying attention to it. It did perform a little bit better today. I never really got high numbers though. Still like it's still doing something. I do think my internet is the problem also. We had a power outage earlier in the week. Well, actually on when did I do that meeting? On Thursday. We had a power outage. And I have an extender in my wall here and it hasn't been working. So I think there's a problem with my Wi-Fi. You said I didn't see where to accept. Oh, so I think there's connection. Really? Huh. It's not showing an in what is it just showing? You'll tap around, yeah. I don't know what it should look like. Interesting. If it times out, we'll do it again. We gotta wait 7 days before we can do it again. It didn't do what it normally does on my end either. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I'm not sure why I didn't do the normal process. But let me know if you tap around and don't see it. You got the latest app, so it should come in just fine. So I'm not sure. Okay. Keep me posted if you see if you go back there and it doesn't still show. Interesting. Thank you so much for the community gift. I saw that. I appreciate it. Will do. All right, friend. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have any guidance, but let me know. I know the next time I can talk to my point of contact is probably Monday. So if we're still dealing with this Monday, I'll ask her. I'll message her and see what happens what's the problem when someone doesn't have an opportunity to accept the invite. Yeah, I think there's something else going on, but I'll ask her. Hey, DJ, thank you so much for being here. All right, friends. Okay, sounds good. I am going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the watching, the liking, the comments, the engagement with the stickers, the fan club, as well as the gifting. I appreciate all the support. And let me know if you guys have any final questions. I tell you guys all the time, remember, practice makes progress. You will get better over time. All right. This is not a sprint, it's a marathonish. So just know I'm here to support you all. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 in out in these TikTok streets, okay? All right. Take care, friends. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the support. I will see you guys later. And again, practice makes progress. All right, friends, take care. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. All right, bye bye.